Smartly learn with fun. Today's topic is about of the leaf. So first we see what is a leaf. A leaf is a plant organ that is flat, thin and usually green in color. It is also called the kitchen of the plant as it is responsible for making food for itself as well as other parts of the plant. Leaves are green in color because the pigment is called chlorophyll, which helps plants to prepare food through photosynthesis. Leaves vary in different shapes, size and colors based on the plant type and are generally dorso-ventrally flattened and thin. Now let's go to see the life cycle of a leaf. Many leaves develop in protected structures called leaf buds. New leaves are enclosed by protective scales that allow the fragile leaves to rest until they are ready to expand. These scales are modified leaves that do not photosynthesize. Some buds lack these protective scales and are called naked buds. Throughout their lives, leaves expand in size and may also change color. In some parts of the world, the fall season is known for piles of orange, yellow, red and brown leaves. In the fall, leaf cells accumulate more light-absorbing pigments called carotenoids. When trees lose their leaves, they are not dying. Before the leaves fall, trees settle nutrients away from the leaves to other parts of the plant to store those nutrients for later use. Changes in the leaves weaken the bond between the petiole and the stem, and eventually the leaves naturally part with the tree. You may have heard the term evergreen tree, referring to trees that stay green during the winter. Some evergreen conifers such as pine trees keep their leaves for at least an entire year before gradually shedding older needles to make way for new ones. Now let's go to see parts of a leaf. Leaves have two main parts, the leaf blade and the stalk or the petiole. The leaf blade. It is also called the lamina. It's generally broad and flat. It is in this layer that photosynthesis occurs. It contains a prominent midrib at the center of the leaf blade, which is the main vein. From this midrib arise branches called veins. They are of different types depending upon the type of edges, the patterns of the veins, and the number of blades per leaf. The petiole. It is the stalk-like structure which connects the leaf blade to the stem. The petiole has tiny tubes that connect to the veins on the leaf blade to the stem. Few of these enable water transport to the leaf while the other carry food away from the leaf to other parts of the plant. Some plants also contain another part called stipules. These are small flap-like structures that grow at the base of the petioles. They are protective in some plants when they protect the growing petiole, while in other, they fall off once the petiole starts growing. Next we see the most important part, functions of a leaf. Photosynthesis. This is the most important function of a leaf. They contain chloroplasts which have the pigment chlorophyll that is responsible for helping in photosynthesis. The prepared food is transported to the other parts of the plant via phloem tissue. Helps the plant breathe. The epidermis of the leaf contains guard cells that control and regulate the small pores on the undersurface of the leaves. These pores are called stomata. Stomata are responsible for regulating water in and out of the cell. It is also responsible for the exchange of gases across the epidermis. Storage of food. In some plants, the leaves are modified to store food. These plants generally have succulent leaves as seen in xerophytic plants. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.